Are Liverpool Football Club in a crisis? That is a buzzword that I have seen all over the socials. Should Liverpool fans be panicking? Should Arne Slot go back to basics? We need to talk about Dominic Szoboszlai, Alisson, Salah, and McAllister. Liverpool's tough set of fixtures coming their way with Real Madrid, City, Crystal Palace, Man United, all in their next 10 games. Should they be concerned? Are Manchester City back into the title race? Did everyone write them off too soon? There's a lot to get into. And I'm excited. I am excited because this Premier League title race is going to have so many twists, turns, ups and downs. It is going to be a bumpy ride for, in my opinion, it's a three-horse race now. City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. And Spurs are just, we're not in this title race, but we're just in the background, picking up points here or there, 7 unbeaten, good start to the Champions League. Meanwhile, the chaos between those three teams is going to get electric throughout the season. Make sure you go down and drop a like on the video if you haven't already. That would be greatly appreciated. If we could hit 500 likes, that'd be glorious. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We are steamrolling our way towards 80,000 subscribers. We're less than 500 away now, but the road to 100K is well and truly on. Now, I want to talk about Liverpool today. They are getting pelters all over the socials by rival fans, by some of their own fans. And I want to talk about their manager, Arne Slot. Now, this season, I'm going to bring up the 11 that he played against Chelsea, right? And this was the team there. So a back line of Kirkes, Van Dijk, Konate, Connor Bradley, McAllister, Gravenberch, Salah, Szoboszlai, Gakpo, Alexander Isak. Now, I want to start with the right back position here. I think for the foreseeable future going forward, Connor Bradley should be the right back for Liverpool when playing, I would say, majority of the top 6. Now, he was subbed out early. You know, Jeremy Frimpong didn't even come on off the bench. He was subbed off on the 46th minute. Kirkes subbed off on the 55th minute. And Konate subbed off on the 56th minute. How many other times have we seen an entire Premier League back four, or tell a lie, other than Van Dijk, 3 of the back 4 subbed out before the 57th minute? Now, Mamardashvili had a decent game. In my opinion, Liverpool's best 2 performers this season have been Dominic Szoboszlai and Alisson. That's been Liverpool's best 2 players for me. Gravenberch has had I'd say 2 or 3 really good games. McAllister in that Chelsea game, I thought was poor. I thought didn't have too good of a good game. Mohamed Salah, now, does he need to get dropped? I see a lot of fans all over the socials, you know, drop Salah, drop Salah. Slot's got no cojones. We must drop Salah. I'm going to ask you 2 questions, right? If you drop Mohamed Salah, the first question is, who do you drop him for? Do you play a N'Jamar out on the right-hand side? Do you start Federico Chiesa, who's been pretty good this season? Do you move Cody Gakpo onto the right? And maybe play Chiesa off the left? Do you start Ekitike up front? Or Ekitike on the left, Gakpo on the right, and Isak up front? Arne Slot has got two ways in how he fixes Salah's form. You keep playing him and hope that his confidence, ability, and overall player that he is shines in the next few games, or you drop him a couple of games, but it didn't work against Galatasaray, and there is no guarantee it will work going forward. And the second thing is, McAllister as well. Do you drop him? The only thing I would say is McAllister they've got more depth in quality. Curtis Jones could come in. Szoboszlai could play in a double pivot. I like Szoboszlai in the 10. You know, Florian Wirtz hasn't set the world alight this season. I don't think he's been unbelievable. I do think some of the stick and some of the penalties he's getting online is a little bit over the top. But, you know, football fans at times, we can be very emotional, and that includes me. So I'm looking at that. I'm looking at this team. I think this is what I think the best back four for Liverpool is right now. Van Dijk, Konate, centre-backs, Bradley and Robertson at left-back. That's the best double pivot for me in Gravenberch and McAllister. I like Szoboszlai in the 10. I do think Florian Wirtz will come good. On the left-hand side, Cody Gakpo scored. But I think Ekitike, Alexander Isak and Salah is the best of the front three. But, you know, do Liverpool have too many chefs in the kitchen? Salah's the main man at Liverpool, right? But now they've got Florian Wirtz, they've got Alexander Isak, they've got Ekitike. I think I'll start with Salah. I don't think he should be dropped. I think he should 100% stay in the 11. He might not have got the output he got last season. Slot's tactics, don't carry on with this Szoboszlai at right back shenanigans. Play the best players in their preferred positions. I think Alexander Isak will come up to speed probably in the next, I would say, 2 to 3 weeks. You'd imagine, looking at who Sweden have got on the international break, you would imagine that he'd get game time playing against Switzerland and playing against Kosovo. Then they play Switzerland next month and Slovenia next month. There are 4 fixtures that both Gyökeres and Isak should be scoring him. Go back to what he knows. I'm going to show you an 11 from last season when Liverpool, I think it was, what game was it last season with Liverpool versus Chelsea last season? I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you an 11 from Liverpool at the back end of last season where they played, I think it was they beat, was it Real Madrid? Yeah, I want to show you this one when it was 2-0. So this was the team which Liverpool beat Real Madrid 2-0 with. They went with the back four. That was the back four I'm suggesting they go with. Conor Bradley was unreal that game. Everyone remembers that challenge he made on Kylian Mbappe. Curtis Jones and Gravenberch was the double pivot with McAllister in the 10. Dominic Szoboszlai was not in the 11. Darwin Núñez was up front and Diaz was up front. Now, the difference between Darwin Núñez and Diaz and Alexander Isak and Cody Gakpo is they have lost the press slightly in Diaz and Núñez. They may not have been the best players in the world, but they certainly helped Salah out when they pressed. Now, look at the bench of the Liverpool team. I mean, look at that Madrid team. Stacked of quality. Szoboszlai come on. Cody Gakpo come on. The only difference is Quansah and Trent are no longer there. Harvey Elliott's like that bench, majority of them have moved on. But in terms of quality in the 11, that Liverpool team is not as good as the Liverpool team that played against Chelsea. A Liverpool team that played against Chelsea, where Chelsea were absolutely decimated with injuries. Who had to bring on Gui and had to bring on Gittins off the bench. You know, look at that Chelsea team in terms of 11 available. Gusto playing in a double pivot. You know, you look at the Chelsea bench. Hato come on. Gui come on. Estavo, I think Lavia and Gittins didn't play a huge amount. Look at the Liverpool bench. Florian Wirtz, Ekitike, Robertson, Chiesa, Frimpong. This Liverpool team should not be losing, conceding that many shots on target against Chelsea, against Galatasaray, and against Crystal Palace. They need to go back to basics, because if they don't, Arne Slot, I'm looking at the run of games they've got coming up, and every Liverpool fan is telling me Man United's going to be a walk in the park. Man United's going to be a walk in the park. It should be, but not the way they're playing right now. It really won't be. This is their next. We'll do their next. The next 9. We'll look at their next 9 games. Manchester United, Frankfurt away, Brentford away. If it wasn't for a Donnarumma, unbelievable save, Brentford should have got a point against Manchester City. And everyone's right off Man City, including myself, and they are slowly going about their business. And when they get Rayan Cherki back, when they get Omar Mamouche back, it may be a different City. Frankfurt away, they should beat. They've already conceded 10 goals in the Champions League. Brentford away, I'm not so sure. Crystal Palace, Oliver Glasner has got Arne Slot's number. He's already beaten him twice this season. Aston Villa should be straightforward for them. But then they've got Real Madrid, Man City. Forest beat them last season, and PSV. That is not an easy 8 games or 9 games. Then after that, they play, these games should be a lot easier, where they play Leeds, Wolves, Brighton, Leeds again, West Ham, Sunderland. But they've also got Spurs, Arsenal, and Inter Milan in there. Like, I'm going to be honest, guys. Go back to basics. Don't drop Salah. And then see where Liverpool are. I don't really understand some of the stick that Liverpool are getting. They are only 1 point behind Arsenal. Let's not act like they're out of this title race. Let's not act like Man City are out of this title race, because let's be honest, they're only 3 points behind. And any 3 of these teams at this moment, form can change so quickly. 2 or 3 weeks ago, or 3 or 4 weeks ago, when Arsenal lost to Liverpool, Arsenal fans, everyone was writing them off. 4 weeks later, it's all changed. And as it stands right now, Arsenal are favourites. But make sure you go down, drop a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time. I'm out.